What I love about teaching at Durham is, first of all, the other teachers that I work with. There's a real committed staff here, committed to the students, committed to teaching Christianly. And I love the students. The students are very, very kind and very considerate towards teachers and towards other people. And they're also, they like to challenge us. They like to ask us questions that are difficult to answer. And they want to get to know us, and it's just a great atmosphere to work in.
I like interacting with students in a way that is open and honest, and I'm a teacher because I love seeing kids learn and grow. And in a Christian school, I'm able to get to the heart of what I believe really matters.
I just feel a passion for it. I feel like God called me to this profession. I enjoy working with the kids.
Christian perspective has to just permeate, has to exude from our teaching in every area. So whether it's learning math so that you can understand logic, which is something God created, whether we're reading a story and learning about the best story of all and the master storyteller, whether we're doing science experiments and understanding just the intricate details of God's creation, Christian perspective in a Christian school has to go through everything. There's no real line area that God can't be a part of and shouldn't be a part of.
I put the Christian perspective in what I teach because it has to be there. God's created everything in the world, so therefore we have to make sure that God is in everything that we teach.
I like teaching in a Christian school because I have the opportunity to express my faith openly. I have the opportunity to share my heart with my students and to just give them exactly what I believe, and it's just a very open and real experience for me.
I think we have a very open atmosphere here at Durham. I think that we're, as staff and students, we're not afraid to be honest with each other, but in a kind and compassionate way. I feel that, because it's a smaller school too, we definitely connect with the students a lot more.
I find the fellowship of students with students great here. When I was in high school, there were a lot of cliques and segregation of students, but here it is so accepting. Sometimes it amazes me how accepting the students are here.
I would say that Durham is a place of community. I mean, I went to a small high school myself, and I just love the feel of getting to know everybody and knowing every face that you see and putting a name to it.
It is, I feel totally safe here. Students feel safe here. It's just a very positive experience.
When visitors come into our school, they notice that there's no locks on our lockers, and I think that says a lot about who we are. It kind of encapsulates the spirit of the place in that we trust each other and we expect openness and honesty. It's a neat place to work.
First and foremost, the Christian perspective, the Christian focus that runs through everything that we do. Secondly, I think the fact that we go out of our way to get very connected with the students as far as getting to know them and doing so in a loving way. And just also because of the size of the school, I don't think people get lost in the shuffle as much.
I would encourage anybody to send their children to a Christian school because it provides a strong sense of community. It teaches students that they need to incorporate God into every aspect of their lives, and it just gives great value to an education.
I think that a parent should send their kid to a Christian high school because we teach truth. And we teach openness, and we allow our students to ask questions, and we allow them to struggle with the answers. We aren't void of religion, we aren't void of conflict, and so we embrace conflict, and we embrace the idea that students don't have to have life figured out, and we allow them to ask those questions.